What is up, guys? It is Uncle Bob, and welcome to the channel. Welcome. Anybody who finds this, it is part one, so there's the most likely chance that this will be the one people click on more than anything else. But as you see from the title, we are here for something new, something old, something cool, something classy. We are here. I guess I could have timed it better, but we're here for Wario Land 3. I played Wario Land 2 and 1. It's actually been quite a while. I played 1 and 2. Obviously, Wario Land 1 is also known as Super Mario Land 3. But, yeah, I played Wario Land 1 and 2 not right next to each other, but I had played them pretty closely together. When I was a kid, I owned both Wario Land 2 and 3. 3 I owned longer. I'd gotten this around when it came out. Never beat it. I would say, if my memory was correct, I had to have been close to 75% done with the game at my farthest point. I'm not sure if I was. They said it came out, 2000? So, at a minimum, I'm looking right now at, I'm looking 26 years ago. Probably closer to 25, 24, honestly. Probably about 25 years I'm looking back. But I remember having this game and loving it and playing it. Wario Land 2, I had a friend that had it when I was like 9 years old, 8 or 9, and I loved that. But I never got a chance to own it myself until I was a teenager. I think I traded a friend for it. But I had Wario Land 2, and I loved it. But growing up, I had definitely had this one longer and played more of it and got farther through it on my own. In Wario Land 2, I think I had beaten the base game, but that had been it. I hadn't beaten everything. And, obviously, when I played it on the channel, I did. I beat through all of the main chapters, all of the side chapters, because the main story of the main 25 levels of Wario Land 2 is only half of the game. There's a whole other half that's basically hidden. So I inevitably went and beat Wario Land 1 and 2. I don't know why it's... Oh, that's why. It's showing it off because I don't have those abilities yet. Yeah, this game, you actually got to earn your abilities. Which is kind of annoying when a lot of those abilities were abilities that, you just had in Wario Land 2, so that's really annoying. But, oh well. Why is it not letting me... Okay. It made me actually be at the thing. Or maybe it only makes you do that for the new game. It's weird how Wario is like white in this game, white and black instead of his yellow and purple. But even for the Game Boy Color, with its obviously having color, I still understand the limitations and why his sprite may not have blended well in the background as yellow and purple. Did I say yellow and gold before? Get stuck in a music box. Ooh. That is totally not evil. A hidden figure. Are you aware, Wario? This world is in the music box you were peering into. I was the god that protected this world. Yeah, not evil at all. Not sinister, one bit. But one day a wicked being sealed away my power and took control of this world. Yeah, I'm sure. Wario, I want you to find the 5 music boxes needed to break the hidden seal and recover my powers. If you find them, I'll send you back to your own world. Of course, all the treasure you find is yours to keep. Will you help me? Well, you said treasure, so Wario knows what's good. Yeah, and this will show you the levels that you need to go to. Obviously, there will be different locations on the 4 corners of the island. This is the northern portion. As you can see up in the top corner, there's a compass. So we'll have a north, south, east, and west portion of the island as well. And then, yeah, if you look, every single... there's 8 different musical coins. I don't know if we're going to end up getting all the musical coins. Maybe we will. Maybe we will. We'll see what we do. And every single level will have 4 treasures for you to get. So we are going to... I don't believe getting every treasure is mandatory, but I think I'm going to get all of those in due time. Oh, okay. Yeah, you don't have your butt bomb. Got him. Can't even throw, guys. And yeah, this game has a lot of blocks that will be very specific for different powers. Or like this here. Yes, yeah, this frog. This does not look... The faces it makes are not very frog-like. I don't know, maybe it's a mole. When I was a kid, I always thought it was a frog. I only now realize that it's a mole. That's hilarious. Okay, we'll go in here. Oh yes, we cannot swim either. Okay. I just got flung. You being electrocuted can also end other enemies, which is nice. Got the silver key, or gray key. It's the first one, so we'll say it's gray. Oh, hey, what was that? Oh, that coin must have been a tenner. Oh, yeah, we can still do that. Now, there was fire blocks over here, so let's take this. All right, let's try it again. Ooh. Come on. Nice. Epic slide. Epic slide. Epic slide. You know, it is funny that, and I believe I've said this every time I played a Wario game. What's funny is when I'm playing a game like Mario Party, I will have games where all I do is dedicate myself. Like, I would put Wario on the enemy, or not enemy team, because it's fucking Mario Kart. I don't know why I was thinking of Smash Bros. I wouldn't really do this in Smash Bros. As much. You guys turn you into sick silk balls. And yeah, you'll find the treasure chest and you gotta find the key that matches it. Now, obviously, there was plenty of areas that I could not explore yet. Yeah, I know of these music boxes. I believe I had 3 or 4 of them. Do-do-do-do-do-do. And then items you get will lead you to other areas. So now North 2 and North 3 both have objectives for me. Yeah, and this game actually has a night and day cycle. So certain things will only be available at night or day. So sometimes you don't even know whether or not what you can find can even be made available at day or night. Now, luckily, all you have to do is go to the map and enter somewhere, enter the map, and then, or enter the map, exit to the map. Still got it. And it will change from day and night. A snack will come out of there. Oh, did I really? Cannot hit him hard enough to get him up. But see, I do want to do this again, so we'll take advantage of that. Switch here. Now, in the daytime, there will be no zombies, but instead the bakers will be up, and they will turn Wario fat. Which is definitely something we saw in Wario Land 2 for sure. All right. I'm happy. Got a big coin. Mmm. Chungus. Nice. Why are you not jumping? Oh, look how angry he got. Okay, that is the red key. And though that might be cool, I'm not really interested in it. I'm going to see if I can do everything in order for no reason other than it will please me. Okay, I don't know if there's a reason I need to be on fire. Oh, what the fuck? I feel something touch my stomach. I don't know if it was my headphone cord or what. That was weird. It was a weird sensation. Fuck out of here. But yeah, like there might be something here that you need the zombie specifically for. Woof. So yeah, it'll be for those things like that. Wait, was there anywhere down here to be? That's fine. You just don't want to be here. Because if you have to drop down on those, you're definitely falling through. Now, granted, that's not a lot of progress lost here, but in the future, oh, it can be. Where's... Oh, wait, no, it was right here. Duh, the key was down there. The treasure chest was right next to it. I would. Crunch? Yeah, you just want to not panic when you get stuck on fire. Just jump and hit walls to contain yourself, and you're good. Oh, yes. Nope, flip back, please. Okay, now obviously I got a half of something. So now we're going to go to the other place that I got. These guys, they will drop down on you and put you in their ghostussy, their gussy. And they will blind you, and you have to run into a wall to get them to fuck off. Nope. Nothing in there. Gotta get rid of this mole man at some point. Oh. Yeah, I'll find... whatever else I need to find in the gray chest of this world. And that'll open up that stone door and allow me access to one of the other areas. And yeah, like this, you have this magic potion that makes you invisible. Why? Oh, and as soon as you go in a pipe, it goes away. I like how exploration-based these games are. I normally don't like exploration in games, or at least it... Not that I don't like it, it just usually means very little to me. But when the exploring is like this, where it's very methodical, I don't mind it at all. I love how you get to see all these other areas, like, oh look, when you swim, you'll be able to access this and that and this and that. Where is the key at? Oh. But yeah, it doesn't let me do it until I'm healed. You know, every area has 4 treasure chests and 8 coins. It's perfect for me. And this will obviously get more complicated as we go. Total coins, 88. One of those coins. Now the 2 pieces become fusion, huh? Wait. No, that would be west. If you were actually going the same way as, like, Wario's looking out. We got a NATO. I remember this. Can't move in the sand. Okay. God damn. I gotta jump later. Or I can cheat. I could also do that. Is that the gray key? Kind of looks greenish. Da, da, do, do. I have so many videos that I haven't uploaded. This is gonna make like 8 videos I haven't posted. I haven't posted anything that I've made in like a week. Just with the holiday week and taking the kids to, yesterday we took them to Great America, mainly for the water park, but still. Took the kids there, had them the other day at, seeing fireworks and shit, and because it was the 4th of July. The next day we were, fuck out of here. Epic. Cool. Really? This is just where the fucking chest is. Alright, smack me, please. So you don't want to get hit by those hammers and get sprung, but... Oh wait, I'm so dumb. Are you serious? Wow. I don't know why my mind blanked. Like, no. I possess no gray key. Okay, so just leave one square for them to reverse themselves on. And we're good. Perfect. Oh, well, I got those coins. I feel better. Alright, I think that's going to be it. Yeah, that's going to be it for the day. Okay, well, we got some paper. I don't know what I'm going to be doing with that, but we got paper. Oh yeah, we could see that this place is definitely a night-day place. So next time tomorrow, I'll be checking that out and seeing what's up. Finish up this paper, and I think that we'll get rid of the tornado, and we just got stuff to do. But I'm really excited to be playing this. The last week, I was like, ooh, that's really what I want to play. That's really what I want to play. So here we are. So yeah, you can go, but I'm going to just talk about dad stuff. Because yesterday I took the kids to the water park at our Six Flags, and it was, okay, I am going to turn this on though, so that way we can not have that tornado making that noise in the background. Yeah, we took the kids there, and we were there for majority of the open time of Hurricane Harbor. We left as they were closing. We were there maybe an hour late. But, yeah, we spent like 5 hours there. Kids got to stand in long lines for water slides, which is not something I normally do. They have like a whole big like water jungle gymmy kind of area. It's hard to explain, but, you know, there's like nets you can walk in, climb up, and do all this other stuff. The buckets that dump water everywhere, there's a couple of those. There's a whole bunch of slides that even the adults can ride. And, you know, it's just, it's all pretty fun. And then at the end of the day, we had a couple hours, and it was like, hey, do you guys want to ride some roller coasters? So I took my son off this new roller coaster they have at our park called the Wrath of Rakshasa, where it's supposed to be like, you know, a hidden temple kind of vibe, where it's, you know, a demon or guardian spirit sort of thing. And me and my son went on that, and it's just awesome how he has zero hesitation when it comes to rides. At 9 years old, he has ridden more roller coasters at Six Flags Great America than my stepson, who's, you know, almost 19, has. I remember taking him one time, and bro, he went off nothing. He went off of like basically the kiddie coasters, and that was it. I think my younger brother and my stepson, you know, you can tell me and my girl are 8.5 years apart in age. My stepson and my youngest brother are the same age, basically. My brother's just maybe a couple of weeks younger. They were born in the same month. But, why did I bring that up? Oh, I had brought him, my younger brother, and my son. I had brought them like 4 years ago. And yeah, I think he went off of this one roller coaster called Goliath, which is a pretty sweet wooden roller coaster. And yeah, I think he went off that and finally like went off something. But my daughter has ridden at 4 years old, all 4 kiddie coasters that she's tall enough for. So she's over here like asking like, well, what can I go on when I'm 5, like next year? And it's like, kid, I don't know. Oh, let's move that. I don't know when it's going to be. My daughter's been growing pretty quickly, tall, height-wise. So I don't know if maybe by like 6 years old, she'll be tall enough for a whole bunch of other coasters, which means she'll be hitting them possibly younger than my son was. Which is wild to think that, you know, by 6 years old, she might be fucking 4 feet tall. But, I mean, I guess not really. Not really. But still, she's just raring to go. My son, there's only 2 more coasters that he's got to ride, and he's ridden everything that he's tall enough for. He's got to ride one called Max Force, and one, a classic one from that park, the American Eagle. Because the last time we went, it was closed because they wanted to make sure it was in tip-top shape for the park's 50-year celebration. So they had it down to make sure everything was, you know, looking crispy. But it was running yesterday when we went, but it was already, we just didn't have the time. You know, my daughter went off one with her mom. I took my son on another one. Actually, we went off 2 coasters because after that, my girl was stuck for an extra like 20 minutes because they are getting real snippy, which is fair, you know, business-wise, about people having their phones out on roller coasters. They stopped a ride while it was on its hill and removed somebody off of the cart. Now, this is still kind of a kiddie coaster, so it's small enough where it's not terribly unsafe to do this, but they are getting really harsh with people having phones out on roller coasters. Like, you know, people who take POVs on roller coasters, they have like little mounted cameras they use. But yeah, I guess there have just been one too many phones that have flown out of people's hands and smacked someone in the face behind them. And, you know, when those roller coasters are going like, 60 miles an hour, ouch, owie. So I get it. If I were running a park, I would be a stickler about that too. Be like, listen, no pizzaing when you're supposed to French fry. You're going to have a bad time. So just, I get it. But yeah, she was delayed like 20 minutes. So me and my son went on a classic wooden roller coaster at the park. That's not the American Eagle. It's called the Viper. And that's like one of those rides that is one of the, we'll call it a low-key favorite. Where it's like, it's not a flagship coaster. It's not one that people will come to the park and be like, yeah, I'm here to ride the Viper. It's not that. It's not new. But when you ride it, you just have a fun time. It's just a good time. So, yeah, it was a really enjoyable day. I had so much fun. I got sunburnt, which of course I did. Why not? But, yeah, till tomorrow, guys. I don't know if I'm going to be playing 2 games at a time anytime soon. I'm not going to lie, I was enjoying playing Zelda and only Zelda for a bit. And I think that's going to help me mainly with RPG games that are new to me. Because I was always having some difficulty with Dragon Quest 2 because I felt like there was a lot of things that, even though there's things that are cryptic, like I remember things that going back, like there was a couple things that and I said on video, like, yeah, I went and looked this up. There was a couple things that I looked up that, had I remembered what NPC said, it would have been a little better. And I mean, when you're switching off of games, one then the other, every game is taking you double the amount of time to play, and that can strain on your memory. So we're going to keep with this, and we're going to see how it goes. So till next time, guys. Peace.